Okay, so here are two KLH Model 32 speakers. This is going to be the first appearance of the second one on YouTube, uh, and a video on how I restored the box on the first one. You'll notice the woofer is original. The tweeter underneath what is now polyfill is original. And instead of the grill being stapled on like it was in factory, I just used the tweeter screws to screw the polyfill, the tweeter, and the grill on as a shortcut and to make it easier for me to get inside. Also, as you can see, the box has been stained newly, and coating's gone on it for a high gloss. And now, if we go over to speaker number 2, the totally different story. It's not been restored. If we look over there, the veneer's chipped on pretty much all the sides, mostly on the corners. And you can see we've got the grill stapled on the tweeter, and the stuff that's under there is what I'm guessing is fiberglass, but who even knows what's in that stuff? You'll notice the woofer looks a little bit, messed up. The reason why that is because I actually had to fix a total open circuit on this woofer. It wasn't playing at all. Electricity, when I put it in the plus, wasn't even coming out the minus. So, there's a little problem on that, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking all the stuff out and showing how I restored speaker number 1. Okay, so we got speaker number 1 here. A little detail, I haven't quite stained and painted the wood filler that was mostly on the bottom on this one. If I put that up closer, you'll see the woofer has 8 screws on it. The tweeter has 4 screws. I removed all those screws. Okay, so after removing the mounting hardware from both the drivers, the tweeter, and the piece of what was then fiberglass comes out first. There we've got the tweeter. I don't know how, but it's a little bit messed up. And the thing is about this tweeter is, even though it's messed up on one side, it sounds perfectly fine. We've got our old Alnico magnet and 2 plugs, and there's our tweeter, and in our woofer, it pretty much comes out the same way. These connectors are actually twisted on instead of plugged in to soldered to save time. We've got a square ferrite magnet on this one instead of the Alnico style. Got foam gasket. There's also a foam gasket on the back of the tweeter. The next thing you'll see is this piece of material right here that is, I'm pretty sure, some sort of fabric. And then we've got a lot of polyfill stuffing like we saw in our tweeter, and if we take this particular piece out and take this particular piece out, we reveal the coil for our crossover. I took all that and the capacitor for our tweeter, also part of the crossover, out, along with all these wires. And what we did with this box is the original fiberglass was replaced with polyfill. The wires and components were kept the same, although I probably will be recapping this speaker because it sounds a little bit harsh. the other thing is what I did to the box to make it look more dark colored and shiny is we sanded it first of all because there was full of imperfections, uh, so we could just see the wood grain perfectly fine. We put walnut stain on it. We put wood filler on the back of it. Some of it fell off, so we redid it, and now we still have to stain it and paint it. After that, we put some gloss over the speaker, and that was our project. So, uh, we also pounded these sharp nails or whatever they are in, and that's pretty much what we did to this speaker, and what we will be doing to that speaker. And so thanks for watching my video on how I restored this KLH speaker. Like and subscribe, and see you in my next video, which is also going to be on these KLH speakers, and how I fixed the open circuit in that woofer. Bye.